lockdown version 2.0, and there's no mountain biking around me, and we had a massive storm last night, so the roads are an absolute state. So I've decided to come out on the gravel bike, and I've plotted a route I've never done before. Basically looked at Avebury, decided I wanted to go there, and I've used a website to plot a route. So hopefully it's about 50% gravel at least. So let's take a look. Literally only just got as far as the end of the park and I've already got a mechanical. Brilliant. Okay, we're back on the road. We're on the Route 45 cycle network and it's our first taste of gravel. Though be it pretty sloppy gravel. Days, it's pretty slippy here. Regretting my summer tyre choice. Whew. So this part of the Route 45 is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of paved and hello. Yeah. Don't worry. That's right. Lovely and paved. We're right by the M4, not that you'd know it. Hello. And it's a little roller coaster of tarmac with some beautiful trees either side. That low autumn sunlight's just streaming through. What more could you want? Let's get some speed up. So after 30 minutes of cycling from Swindon, including a mechanical, we're now out of Swindon and just sort of crossing the border for Wiltshire. And I don't know if you can see in the background, that is the Ridgeway. It's a massive ridge that stretches all the way over to the Chilterns and down to Avebury, which is where I'm heading. So you can kind of get a grasp of how far away it is now. And we've got this lovely dirt road here to go down, and we'll link up to the Ridgeway, which is the oldest road in England, I think, and that is pure gravel, not just dirt. So eager to get down there and out of this wind. Says there's no gravel in the south of England either hasn't looked hard enough or they're lying to keep it to themselves. So we're now officially on the Ridgeway and it's going to traverse up the ridge line in a kind of nice gentle diagonal fashion. Otherwise it would be that pretty savage road over there. So yeah, I'm going to stick to the Ridgeway. We'll head up there and we will see Barbury Castle. I've somehow managed to do all of my climbing in a headwind, and when I come home I'll be in a nice sheltered gravel path on an old railway. So note to self, do it the other way around when the wind is blowing this way. Whew. Bit of a steep push up to Barbury Castle. The chalk and the wet mud make it very difficult to maintain grip, but hey, anyway, here we are. Whew. So this is Barbury Castle. I always think it's quite funny when you see castle written on a map and you get to the top of a massive hill and there's just a lump of dirt with some grass on it. I guess all you history fans will hate me right now for saying that, but you know, it is kind of cool, so let's go and ride around it.
It's the food, is it?
Hello.
I'm sorry, come on.
Bye then. Castle. I'm pretty sure it's more like a Iron Age fort. Those guys have got the right idea. Walking in the ditch and out of the wind. I might actually go and do that. It's so windy today. Whew. Love that sound of my Chris King cup buzzing away. Woo. Hiya. Often you get proper facilities, so might as well take advantage. Thunder and lightning, and seeing as the going's been pretty tough so far, with the mud and the slippery chalk, it's taken me about an hour to do 15 kilometres, which is quite slow for me. So I've decided to cut it short. We're going to go along the Ridgeway all the way down here, and skirt round Marlborough, head to Ogbourne St George, back to Swindon. Grim. Getting my silly shoes wet. This is Ogbourne St George. Very cute little village. Kind of wish I lived here. In a little thatched house with my Land Rover Defender. And this is the old railway. So this is the old railway, which is about 15 kilometres from Marlborough to Swindon, of pure dirt and gravel really. So let's get in the drops and time trial it out. Too pretty to not take a photo. If it's not on Instagram, it didn't happen. The wind's really picking up now, but look at these trees. Isn't that cool? The storm's right behind me. So the sign says we're 8 miles from Swindon. We're also 8 miles from Avebury, which is where I wanted to be, which is a little bit of a tease, and 34 miles from Stonehenge. So maybe in the summer I'll do that one. happy. So I managed to make it back to Coate Water in Swindon just before the storm hit. You can kind of see it coming over the horizon there. But the wind is definitely really picking up now, so pretty sure it's going to be here any minute soon. But seeing as I'm in my hometown now, I'm going to take the long road round on the disused railway, which is just some more gravel to be had before I get home, and hopefully I'll make it before the rain really hits, but there's thunder and lightning predicted, so great. So that pretty much concludes my journey. It wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be, because I tried to get to Avebury and then a storm came, and then I tried to race it back to Swindon. So I've managed to get back to Swindon, and yeah, if you want to do the same route as me, the short route, basically start at Coate Water and head along the Ridgeway to Barbury Castle, and then follow the Ridgeway to Ogbourne St George, and then get on the disused railway from Marlborough to Swindon. And we have done, how long? 32 kilometres in 2.5 hours, because it was a bit of a slog in the rain and the mud. But yeah, a beautiful loop.